My name is Lori Conti, and I'm presenting for Brain Injury Awareness. Many people with brain injuries have difficulties with their working memory, which would cause problems with reading because you might not remember what you read 5 minutes ago, so following a storyline is difficult. You might have difficulties with conversation, following directions, making decisions, answering questions, watching television. And working memory is a very difficult aspect of having a brain injury. Another difficulty is attention. Now, some people say that we have attention deficit, but I'm going to disagree with that statement. I believe that I pay attention too much. I pay attention to every sight and sound and motion and feeling, and therefore I'm being bombarded. Attention and working memory are the basis for executive functioning. That's why I think a lot of people who have traumatic brain injuries are labeled with executive function deficits. In a nutshell, executive functioning is things like goal setting, having a plan, being organized, being able to initiate and follow through with a project. It's also having the flexibility to deal with changes and problem solving, to deal with those changes along the way, which has become a very difficult part of my life. Working with my therapist, I was able to figure out how to wash dishes again. I had to break it down into simple steps, things to do prior to washing, while I'm washing, and after I'm done washing. I also use this strategy of planning on paper, thinking it through, to do some gardening. The reason why these are in my binder is because I use them all the time. For probably over a year, every time I needed to do the dishes, I would pull this binder out and use my chart. In 2014, we went to the National Finals Rodeo in Las Vegas, which required a lot of preparation, thinking, and planning. Because I know decisions are difficult for me, I needed to have them made before we went. I had an hour-by-hour schedule of where I was going to go and what I was going to see and how I was going to get there. This is what I did to think about and plan our Thanksgiving dinner. There's Joe on the golf course with a turkey. First of all, I make a chart of what I need to do each day prior to Thanksgiving, beginning with a poll of my family, who's going to be coming and how many people are coming and what time can you come. Here's a chart saying when they could come. Evening after 7 is what it ended up being. Here's our menu, and let's see, what's this? Oh, because sometimes you can make things early. Some things you have to make fresh the day of. And some things you can freeze. So this was my grocery list, the food items, all the items that I need to make it. And grocery shopping is a really, really difficult task for me. And then sometimes I just have those short lists. For planning and thinking. For planning and thinking. Oh yeah, sometimes pictures really say a lot to